Dootin' dootin' doo doo. Ah! Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Ah! Oh my God, dishonor on my family. Dishonor on my cow. Dishonor on you. What up, guys? How are you? Me? Oh, thank you for asking. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Okay, I said it a little bit ago, and I was like, this is the last hot day of the summer. Oh, I lied. It's 82 right now, according to my calculations. Well, let me think. Carry the 1 divided by 1 plus 9. Yeah, 82 degrees. On the nuts. On the nuts, baby. So, I got my old lady and myself a little something to share. We like them ciders, so we're gonna share a cider. Yummy. It's yummy in my belly. You know what I mean? It makes me feel good. Dude, whoa! Wow. That one's the fastest one. Do you see him? He was the fastest out of all of them. He was the fastest one. I don't understand that about being young. I remember when I was young, and there was always that one friend who would just ditch everybody, waiting for everybody to catch up to him. It's like, you know, you're ditching us, dude. You're kind of being a D-bag 500, you know? I don't know why you're ditching us, bro. Then you'd have like the main group, and then you'd have the stragglers, you know? We did that with our skateboards. When I lived in Fresno, California, I went to Buchanan High School. And we would skateboard over to the dang, frick, I don't even remember what was over there. It was like a restaurant, there was a 7-Eleven, there was like a grocery store or something like that. We would hang out in the back of the grocery store pretending that we were freaking Tony Hawk. Bam Margera, he was big. Pretending we're Bam Margera. I landed my first kickflip back there. My first and only kickflip was behind like an Albertsons in Fresno, California. That was also the same place where I had my first cigarette. God, what a horrible freaking experience that was. My first cigarette. And kids, don't ever smoke. It's so gross. And it's so horrible for you. But my first cigarette was a Marlboro Red. Yo. Wow. How gross was that? Dude, I smoked half of it and I'm like, I can't do this. And then I just started to feel ill. I was like, I'm gonna die. I am going to die. And I half skated, half zombied myself home. I was feeling so nauseous and I was perspiring, bro. So I climb in bed when I get home. I climb in bed, just drenched in sweat, feeling like I was gonna puke and die. And I pass out. I wake up at around 8:30 p.m. You know, my mom came to check on me a couple times. I feel like they know what was going on. Actually, I don't think, no, my dad wasn't around anymore. It's just my mom. I have a feeling she knew what was going on, but I think she figured I learned my lesson that day, and she didn't press it. So, oh boy, did I learn a lesson. And I, you know, even when I smoked cigarettes, I mean, shoot, I was smoking 2 packs of Newport Shorts or something similar that I could get my hands on while I was in Afghanistan. And then when we came back, you know, we would go out into Kintown. I was in Okinawa. We'd go back out to, we'd go into Kintown and get hammered drunk, and we'd end up smoking a pack or two, you know, in the bars. Golly, gross, man. I mean, it wasn't that big of a financial strain. Cigarettes here are about $9 to $11.50 per pack, my dude. Per pack. I remember vividly buying a carton of Newport Shorts. I think it was, I want to say like $54 or $44. Like, I say vividly, but I don't remember. It was something like that. It was less than 70, that's for sure. And this was in Japan. So, yeah. Kids, do not touch cigarettes. Oh my God, no, you do not look cool. No, it's not fun. Oh my God. But, gee willikers, it gets ya. Bro, I remember the feeling, and I remember recognizing it. So, I had this girlfriend. She will remain nameless. Dodged a bullet with her. But she smoked. And I wanted to be cool around her. And so I smoked too. This was about a year to 2 years after the Marlboro Red incident. She smoked, I want to say Camel 99s or something like that. Those were a little bit more pleasant. Maybe it was Turkish blend, I don't remember. So I did too, and I remember she came to stay with me for a couple of days. We actually, you know what, we weren't even dating at the time. I was just super simp all over that lady. So yeah, poor me. But now I'm a baller. I'm a shot caller. I can feel it working. I'm like, I want another one. I didn't even particularly like it, but I remember after she left, I had turned 18. I was 18 at this point. 18 was the you could buy tobacco at age 18 back then, which I don't know why they raised it to 21. I think it's so ridiculous. But I went and bought a pack of cigarettes. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? And then I joined the Marine Corps. Obviously in boot camp you can't smoke, so I quit that. I get to Japan and everybody smokes, so hey, guess who else started smoking? This guy. But now, oh, it was Camel Crush. That's what it was. With the old dingbat I used to date and I was simping for. Yeah, it was Camel Crush, the black pack. Menthol on demand. And when I get to Japan, Okinawa, konnichiwa, I started smoking Newport Shorts. That's just what we smoked. And when I came home to visit my dad or somebody, whoever, yeah, it was my dad. He says, "You've been hanging out with them brothers too much." like, I don't know. I don't know about that, Mr. Man. So, yeah. Eventually, I switched to Camel Menthol, the green pack. And, dude, I remember that first drag, especially if you're stressed out, that just taking a nice deep... God. Looking back, bro, gross. I was out at the bar with my wife 2 years ago or 3 years ago or something. I quit smoking. It's been over 4 years. Yeah, it's been over 4 years. And I've touched cigarettes once since then. It was about 2 or 3 years ago. We were at we were at the Country Western Bar / Dance Club down there in Salem, Oregon. The White Horseshoe, something. The White something. I forget what it's called. T-pose, baby. Ooh, yeah! Okay, so we were out at the freaking dang the smoke pit, smoke deck, smoke area, whatever. It's a little sauced. She still smoked at the time, and I'm like, give me one of them mother frickin' cigarettes. So I pop it in my mouth, light it up. No, it wasn't. That's not what happened. I'm lying. What happened was, she was smoking. That's right. I'm like, hey, let me get a drag of that. Let me get a drag of that cigarette. Took a drag. Gross. Immediately was like, yo, gross. What am I? Ew. The taste, the smell, the feeling. Blah. I gave it back to her. I said, yuck. I said, yucky. That's grody 5000. I don't want it. Get that away from me, I said. And I took out my pouch of Zyn. I had my Zyn, and I'm packing it because I'm stupid. It's just, I mean, it's, like you pack a can of dip. I'd do it anyway. People would be like, what are you packing that for? It's like to get you to say something, you stupid, because it bothers you. I threw one of them in my lip. Peppermint, my favorite. Yeah, that was the last time I touched a cigarette. And after a year or two of trying, I finally got my wife to stop smoking cigarettes. I kept telling her, I'm like, yo, you stink. So you come in to kiss me after smoking? I'm like, yeah. No. Gross. You might as well have my little soldiers all over your mouth. I'm not kissing you. Gross. Get away from me. Go drink a frickin' glass of eggnog and then come back and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So I will still, if I'm in a public setting, I don't really go out to the bars. I haven't gone out to a bar in like 2 rotations of the sun. But if and when in Rome, I'll pack my Zyn. I don't smoke. I don't do Zyn. I do Rogue. But I'll pack it. Oh, I'm a packer. Man, some people say I'm from Green Bay because I pack so often. I'm such a packer. Anyway, hey, listen. Can you for a second? Let me tell you something. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.